Hey everyone, it's Oscar season, and the nominations have just been posted literally today when I'm recording this right now. And I actually just wanted to give you my insight on what I actually think is going to win Best Picture, Best Actress, Best Actor, all the categories that I actually care about and that I actually have seen the films in there. And so, yeah, this is a really quick video. Sorry for the lack of editing and the poor lighting. I'm actually going to get better equipment very soon. Also, I wanted to give you another heads up that on Thursday, I'm going to be reviewing Silence, the new Martin Scorsese movie. It's a great film, and I'll talk more about it. Now let's talk about the Oscars. So, what is the best picture? What is the best picture that you think is going to win? In my opinion, it's between Moonlight and La La Land. And honestly, this could go either way. Last year's Oscars, they had a huge thing with race. And so that's where I kind of see Moonlight winning. But I actually think Moonlight's the better film. And it's going to be very up in the air because La La Land is definitely much more accessible and has definitely been sweeping the other award ceremonies. And so it's between Moonlight and La La Land. If you have my pick, I pick Moonlight. Go watch that film. It is a great film. But go watch both of them. They're fantastic. All right, moving down the line, Best Actor. I think Casey Affleck has this in the bag. Manchester by the Sea is such a flooring movie, and his performance is just insane. So with that out of the way, moving down, I'm going to go with Best Animated Picture. This one's super obvious to me. It's Zootopia. Just like last year with Inside Out, Disney sweeps this every time. Zootopia is a great film, and I honestly think this one is well earned. Personal favorite, though, shout out to Kubo and the Two Strings. A very underrated animated film that is definitely worth your time. So Zootopia's got Best Animated Film for me. All right, Best Lead Actress. Not gonna lie, I have not seen some of these movies. Actually, I haven't seen Ellie, or I haven't seen Loving or Jackie, and I really want to see all these movies. But I have seen La La Land, so I do think Emma Stone has a very high chance of winning. But I also understand that I think Ruth Negga, hopefully I said that correctly, for Loving, is going to probably win this one. It's up in the air. I don't know. That one I don't know. Okay, so let's go to Best Director. I think that Damien Chazelle for La La Land has this. So this one really is up in the air. All these films are really good. So it's honestly between that to me, and then between Manchester by the Sea and Arrival, the directors for both of those. All right, so moving on to animated short. I haven't seen any of these, so I'm out. And I'm actually going to make a preface. I'm not going to really talk about costume design, sound editing, etc. So, because I don't really understand these categories as well as I should, and so therefore I'm not going to make this prediction. All right, moving on. So, original screenplay. I actually think that Hell or High Water has this one. Hell or High Water is a very fantastic film. Taylor Sheridan did this one. He also did the screenplay for Sicario last year. Denis Villeneuve. I can't ever say his name right. It's a French-Canadian name. His screenplays are so great. And actually, this is another contender for best screenplay adapted into a film. So I think Hell or High Water has original screenplay. Moving on to cinematography. Honestly, this is between Arrival, Denis Villeneuve, and Silence, Martin Scorsese. The cinematography in both these movies are just so gorgeous. And so that's where I see it between those two. So it's Arrival or Silence here. My bet's on Arrival, but that's just me. All right, documentary. This one's obvious with the contenders where they're winning every award. It is O.J. Made in America. I haven't seen it, but this is my prediction, so that's what I think. Foreign film. Also, I haven't really seen any of these films, which is crazy because I love foreign film. But from what I've heard, A Man Called Ove is worth the watch, and that's probably the contender. All right, moving on to film editing. I think Moonlight was edited gorgeously. This movie is such a deep film, and its edits are it transitions so flawlessly, and it's definitely worth a watch, and definitely deserves the title of best edited film. All right, so moving on to sound. Honestly, this to me is between Arrival and La La Land. Arrival has such ethereal sounds, and then La La Land has just such good music. So it's between those two. And then finally, I'm going to have two more categories. Score, La La Land's got this. You know, it's got a really good thing for Hollywood, and so La La Land has been sweeping this. And then finally, visual effects. I actually find this to be the strangest category. To me, it's between Rogue One and Doctor Strange. To me, I think Doctor Strange is going to win, but I'm also a giant Doctor Strange fan. There you go, you can see this. As you can see, I'm actually in a new setup right now. I'm going to try to test this out. All right, so those are my these are my Oscar contenders that I think are going to win those Oscars. Hopefully, you find this very valuable and go check out these films. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Let me know, and do as you wish.